June 21, 2025, the U.S. launched Operation Midnight Hammer, targeted airstrikes on Iran's Fordow, Isfahan, and Natanz nuclear sites. This marked the first direct U.S. attack on another nation's nuclear program, shattering decades of precedent and escalating tensions. Hundreds of people killed and thousands wounded in Iran. And fears of retaliatory cyber attacks circulating among major institutions in U.S. Entire populations are frozen in utter fear and confusion. The Iranian government is weighing their response and their retaliation. The operation used advanced decoys to bypass Iranian air defenses, and surprisingly, met no resistance. The U.S. framed the strikes as a move to prevent Iran from developing nuclear weapons, not to pursue regime change. Iran's response was calculated, a missile attack on Al Udeid air base in Qatar, but with advance warning to avoid casualties. President Trump publicly thanked Iran for the warning, signaling both sides' desire to avoid all-out war. The world now faced a new volatile chapter in U.S.-Iran relations. The line between deterrence and escalation had blurred. The stakes had never been higher. The strikes triggered global alarm. The UN called for restraint. Russia and China both condemned the U.S. action as reckless. European allies are urging diplomacy, fearing the attack would embolden Iranian hardliners and unravel years of negotiations. In the U.S., protests erupted nationwide, reflecting deep public anxiety about another Middle East conflict. While Iran's state media downplayed the damage, Western intelligence showed significant destruction at the targeted sites. The world is demanding independent inspections, but access was denied amid rising hostility. This sudden assault on Iran has potential immediate cyber attacks on U.S. economy and its critical infrastructures such as hospitals and power grids, water systems, Iranian hackers who previously targeted American systems, and now, every hospital and utility bracing for digital chaos, and every American institution is now a potential target. Critics called the operation a risky gamble with limited results. Leaked intelligence suggested only a temporary setback for Iran's nuclear program. Months, not years. Iran had moved key materials and equipment before the attack, limiting the damage. The gap between public statements and classified assessments is fueling confusion. Is conflict done or merely postponed? Beneath the headlines, fear grips ordinary people. In the U.S., polls show overwhelming anxiety about Iranian retaliation, especially cyber attacks. American troops in the region face heightened danger. In Iran, civilians are bracing for more violence. Caught between their government and a foreign threat, both societies are now haunted by dread and uncertainty, hoping for diplomacy, fearing the next spark.